So now the whole ride up there, I got cotton mouth. I can't breathe. I'm just dying. Like, oh my gosh, they're gonna kill me. This and that. Hi, how you doing? I am Ellie Johnson, and this is Isaiah Movement. I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. The purpose of this channel is to make the spiritual understandable. Now, today's video, I want to talk about how God uses a gift. Well, God can use a gift to lead us to the next level. And it might even be a gift that we don't even think is that important. But he uses different things to lead us to our next stage, our next mission, whatever you want to call it. So to start this off, you have to go to 2005, where my sister's car broke down and I was giving her a ride to work for a couple of days. And so while I was giving her a ride to work, while we was talking, of course, she was sitting there reading a Christian magazine, and when she was turning the page, I just happened to catch a glimpse of a page that changed my whole world. Now, before I tell you what that page was, let's jump back to 2000. Now, 2000 is when I started this job. I went full time at this job. And I started working there, and I was working a full-time job because I was trying to help out around the house, trying to help my mother pay some bills and stuff like that. So that's why I went straight from high school straight to a full-time job. And then about 2001 is when I started playing football with my friends. Now keep in mind, I've never played any kind of organized football ever. Didn't play anything in school. Didn't play anything with the youth leagues. I didn't play any organized football. But my friends decided we wanted to start playing football in the summertime. So we started playing tackle football. No equipment. Every summer we started playing. And then, so many people started coming out and started to get so big that we started doing it one game in the summer, and then we would do one game in the Thanksgiving. So we started doing 2 games a year. So as we started playing, I started to notice, hey, I really like this thing. And not only did I start to notice I liked it, I started to notice I was really good at it. And then the people around me started to see that I was really good at it. So it was going so well that my friends started to grab me, around 2000. God, when was the first time? 2003, 2000? Yeah, it had to be 2003. My friends started grabbing me to go play other games. Now, I swear, to this day, I think my friends was putting money on some of these games. But I didn't get my cut, okay? So, those of y'all watching this video, who you are, Sean, you know who you are. Taking me out to other games, playing. I think he was getting a little something. But I digress. But so they was taking me around to all these other games, and we would run through them, and then I'll go on about my business. So now my friend Adrian started telling me, yo, you need to play semi-pro football. Now myself, I never played, any organized, and I'm playing with my friends on some other street dudes. So that's nothing real serious. But for some reason I had semi-pro football on a pedestal. If you don't know what semi-pro football is, it's just a whole bunch of amateur dudes who plays in the league. That's pretty much what it is. It's well, don't take it the wrong way. It's still talented people there. I'm not bashing semi-pro football, okay? I'm not. Don't come after me. Semi-pro players, don't come after me. Jeez. But so he was telling me to play semi-pro football, but at the time I had semi-pro football on a pedestal, so I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm not gonna do it. I'm alright. But so he was like, yo, I got this game that I gotta go play. I need you to come play with me. So we were going up there to play. So he told me on the drive up there, he didn't tell me this before, but on the drive up there, he told me, yo, this these guys were playing, most of them are from the championship team of Framingham Semi-Pro. They won the last 3 years or whatever, and so we're all just going up here to play with them. So now the whole ride up there, I got cotton mouth. I can't breathe. I'm just dying. Like, oh my gosh, they're gonna kill me. This and that. So I walk out. We walk out on the field. They're like, who's this dude? Why are you bringing him out here? We don't want nobody to get hurt. But he was like, oh, he can handle himself. Adrian was like, yo, he can handle himself. He's good. So we go out here. They picked, they get the captains, of course, and then the captains stop picking. Of course, Adrian's man, his best friend, picks him, and then Adrian was like, yo, get him. So he picks me. And now let me tell you, I absolutely ran through them. Like, it was so bad that, you can look at people's face and you can just see the defeated, or you can see that they're defeated. You can just see them and you can look at them and be like, well, they gave up, right? Like, I was looking at the other team and I was looking at them like, wow, they just gave up. I mean, that game, I ran over them so bad. I ran for like 4 touchdowns. 2 of them was like big runs for like at least 60 to 70. It was on the other side of the 50. I'm talking to y'all like most of y'all know football, but I'm hoping y'all can kind of understand. Like, the whole point of the matter is, I killed them. Like, it was bad. And so I left it. I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go play semi-pro. I ain't messing around with these people. If this is what they got for championship teams, I'm playing semi-pro. So that summer, I got one of my co-workers and I went and signed up for semi-pro in my area in Boston. And so now what happened was, now my co-worker lived 45 minutes outside of Boston. So he came and said, I'm gonna sign up because you're signing up. We're gonna do this together. I said thank you because, I'm still a little nervous about it, but you know what? I got you. We're gonna do this thing. First practice, we get there. We sign the paperwork and everything. We're like, all right, we're good. We're going through the first practice. The whole practice, everything inside of me was screaming, do not do it. Do not play. Do not play. Do not play. And so I'm uneasy the whole practice. I'm uneasy. So when I get home, I make the decision. I'm like, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to play. But I had this moment and I had this chance where I was like, this is something I could do that I'm really good at. But I have to give it up because, I don't know, I just feel like I'm not supposed to do it. So I gave it up. I said, no, I'm not going to do it. Now, my boy, he kept going. My coworker kept going, and he kept driving 45 minutes they had like 2 practices a week and the game. So he drove 45 minutes to come to the practice, 45 minutes to go to the games. And at work, he made sure to let me know, I can't believe you ditched me like that and just go and now play and let me continue to play. Now I paid this money. Now I gotta play. So I'm sorry if you're watching. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. But it just wasn't for me to play. It wasn't supposed to be for me to play. So that was the summer of 2004. So, in about the beginning of 2005, when I was giving my sister the rides, she was turning the page, and when I happened to look over, I happened to catch the glimpse of a page that she was turning, and on that page was a article for Crown College football team, and they had a couple of pictures of their players. And when I seen that picture, everything inside of me said, that's what you're supposed to do. That is your next move. That's where you're going next. And so I was like, oh my goodness, finally, direction in my life. Because I didn't say this before, but one of the things that I really dealt with when I was younger is, who am I? Where am I supposed to go? What am I supposed to do? Lord, who do you say I am, Lord? And when I seen that picture of food, the first time I was like, I have direction. I have direction that I felt was from God. Not something I was obligated to do. Something that I felt God was saying, that's what I want you to do. It was amazing. I got to work. I did not do work for the first half hour. The first half hour, maybe even an hour, I sat there typing and retyping and retyping and typing and retyping my letter that I was going to send to the coach. And so I sent it off. He got right back to me, and I booked me a flight, and I was already gone. So that's just an example, right, of how God can use something so small, which was football. I'm playing football with my friends. I'm playing football with my buddies. And God would use that small thing of football to send me to my next stage of going to play college football. Now, here's the crazy thing. I said this in my testimony video. Going to college, going to that school was where God really started to open up my gifting. It started to open up my eyes, and I started to actually operate in my gifts of teaching and this and all these different gifts. But it wasn't just the college. It was also other things in that phase that helped. So I also had the opportunity to go live on the breaks. I went and lived with my sister in Florida for a little while, and there was a church down there that I went to that also poured into me and helped me find a deeper relationship with God. They showed me a whole new way of praying and fasting and just getting to know God, and all of that, it just made my spiritual life explode, personally explode, right? I've always been this Christian, and I've always been this Christian from a Christian family, right? Now that phase gave me that personal, deep relationship with God, where it was, I'm talking to God and God actually is talking back, right? I have a relationship. It wasn't like before then, I was just throwing things at the wall and like, yo, can you hear me? Do you even hear me? Do you even know I'm here? No, because of this phase, I actually built that maturity where I understand my relationship. You see, that's how important it was. And God used football with my friends to get me to that stage. And we just need to learn how to allow the Lord to lead us. And so as we allow the Lord to order our steps and lead us down the road that He wants us to go down, it all will work out. It always will work out. And that's today's video. Please like, share, subscribe, drop a comment below. Until the next one.